Hello everyone, and welcome to Caroline's Craftery, and welcome to a Thrifty Canucks video. Went to the Lions Club sale again today and picked up some goodies, so I just thought I'd share those with you. I've got some things I've never ever found before, so I'm really excited. So got these little baggies. Can always use little baggies. These are actually quite a bit smaller than any ones I've ever had, so can make use of them somehow. I'll put those in my little bag box and go from there. Nice piece of peach colored lace. I know the last thing I need is lace. Found a really cute purse. A little bit bigger than normally I would have, but I love the color. Nice like sage green, lots of pockets, so I grabbed that. What do we got here? We got some lace there, or some ribbon. There's some black, and then there's some purple. So it's really hard to pass this stuff up when it's at the Lions, because I just throw everything in a bag and just go up to the front. And so we've got some seam binding, some lace seam binding. We got, this was laying on the table, not sure what package it came from, but I liked the color and it was older, so I grabbed it too. Doesn't cost any more to grab that. We got some like teal type, it says stretch lace, but it's like the seam binding lace. We got a green, we got a black, and then we got this gray. When I see it and it's really cheap, I grab it because I use a lot of it. Oh, and then there's this big pile of blue stuff on here on this card thing. So that was fun. Got these. Now I really liked these. Now they're little cards and they're for playing bridge, but just such a beautiful design. It's got like gold on the sunflowers, so there's a handful of those. So I'll use those for something, put something on the inside, or just leave it like that. Some feather stickers. First time I've ever found stickers there, actually. I thought they were kind of nice. They're just like a cardboard, but I got foam things on the back, so those were kind of pretty. And got some bling. I think this is just like dollar store bling, but what the heck. Then there is 2 packages of these. Now, there was a whole bunch of these, but I only grabbed 2 because I'm not really sure what they're used for. So let's dig some out here. And if you know what these are for, let me know, because maybe next week I'll grab the rest. Now, they're obviously some kind of spacer. Can you see that? There's a hole in each end, and they're slightly, like, curved. If you can see that. But if you know what these would actually be used for, like it says, beading and jewelry collection by this Beijing, whatever, however you say that. I think they're just cheap things, but let me know, because like I say, maybe I'll grab some more if I know what they're used for. But and then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 9 of these. Now let's open one of these up. Not 100% sure what these are. Oh, I thought there was maybe a hole down there, but not sure what I will use them for. They're not very big, but And they're just cheap. They feel like a plastic. 3-hole filigree spacers. Looking at the color of the sticker on these, it looks like maybe the dollar stores or something. But I grabbed all those because I could. And I didn't quite know what they were for. See, that one there is like broken. But yeah, let me know what these and these are actually for making jewelry and stuff. I grabbed all of these, but there were still probably 30 packages of these there. So it would be interesting. Or if you have ideas on what I could use these for, then let me know. I'll put a few more in my hand here. And I mean, they're all the same size, of course. But let me know. I'm thinking, oh, you know, I could probably join them together in a dangle or something. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you have ideas for those. So we got that. Then we got, there's 2 of these. Now I presume that there are placemats. Now they were kind of, I thought they were oriental type designs, and I want to make an oriental journal, so I thought, well, these would go in there. Now this feels, it almost feels like a plastic, but it's not. It's a cloth of some kind. I don't know if there's a label. No labels on them, but I'm wondering if it's like a different kind of material used to make a material, if that makes sense. Like, yeah, I don't know. It just feels very stiff and like there's some substance to them. So, but I thought they were kind of cute, and I thought, well, they would go in an oriental journal for sure. I got these here. Now it's like, I think they've just glued the pieces together. Yeah, I think it's just glued together, and then there's some glitter. But I just thought they might look good on the cover of a journal or something. But this one's quite thick. Oh, actually, there's some kind of soft interfacing on the back of it. But I seen them, and I thought, should I get them? And so I grabbed that one. And then there's this heart one, which is, this part's in a little rough shape, but I might be able to fix it up or something. I don't know. We will see. It's a little bit big for the cover of a journal, but you never know. I got this here, which just was a cute little bag. It's almost like canvas type bag. Tamed Wild Apothecary. So somebody must have bought something in it. But I thought that might be cool. Got this here. It's a giant applique of a couple of parrot type birds and some great leaves. It is machine done. But I thought that it might be a little bit big for the cover of a journal, but might be able to use like most of it. Very colorful. It almost feels like it's made out from like a t-shirt type material and then sewn on top of. So I thought that was kind of cool. A chunk of fabric. Let me open it up over here. Now I thought these were just beautiful. Look at those panels. Now they could definitely be used on a journal cover. And then there's this great trim on the edge. Beautiful. There's 1, 2, 3. Looks like 6 panels I have, like, that are this big. So I'm gonna wash this up and just very beautiful. The pictures are different. That one's the same, but then there's this one here with the tulips and whatnot. Now if I divide that in half, a bit of a stain there, but it might come out. But if I divide this in half and then folded that, that should be big enough for a journal. I think it will be, but I'm trying not to buy much material, but I really love the colors of this and all the purples that are in it. And, yeah. And the price is right. There's that. And then there's a bag of Scrabble tiles. I don't normally use Scrabble tiles because they are kind of thick, but yeah, I grabbed those. They would go good on like the front of a journal if I've got the right letters to spell something. So I grabbed those. It says complete on that side. Whatever that means, I guess all the tiles were there. But I got this here. Now I didn't even look inside actually. Let's see what's inside. It looks like, I'm going to say it's embroidery pattern. But it says quilting design, but I guess maybe hand quilting design. Yeah, and I guess you would make a stitch in each place. I have no idea if it's old or new or what. I don't think they date any of this stuff. Not much there, but looking at the envelope, it's been around the block a time or two. I don't know whether this is like an iron-on. Doesn't feel like it would be an iron-on thing. Got some nice font there. So I grabbed it. Like I say, I didn't even actually look inside. I seen that there was papers inside. But there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 big sheets of stuff in there. And same with this one. I just kind of looked inside. And this is new ideas for lap quilting. And I did notice that it was like plastic sheets. Oh, look at that. A beautiful heart-shaped paper doily. Looks like there's 2 of those, so that's kind of a bonus. Now these are plastic. And when I seen that they were plastic, I thought they could be used as a stencil. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's a blank sheet. Cool, I could use that for something. Oh, and another blank sheet. Even it's rough on one side. Might even be able to print on those. So just, yeah, I don't know, but not sure. You probably can't really see. Put one on the desk and see if you can see. Like, I got to take all these center things out, so it's never been used. But then you got these holes, so this is like a little square fancy pattern. Got a nice corner. That one's blank. That one's blank. This one has like almost like a mermaid scale type. And just a little squiggly line. This goes like that, kind of like an X. And this one has a circle design, kind of with a star in the middle. But yeah, there's those. Then we have, this is called Master Pattern. And again, I just took a quick little peek inside. And wow, be pretty hard to follow any of this, but let's open one up. Gotta open it up off the camera because of words. Now there's like 101 patterns on here, I guess. That's gonna be, I'm gonna presume it maybe went with a book or something. It's not a high gloss paper, but it is glossy. So let's fold that back up. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 sheets of this. But looking at them, you would need a little more information to actually follow the pattern. That's why I'm thinking it probably went with a book or something. Then I got this 20th century typewriter Lacenberry, a 2-year course. I'm going to open it up sideways just so it'll fit. And it's from 1942. And, of course, pictures. And I like the typewriter books because, of course, you always get all the typing things and little typing graphics. Then you get all this little mumbo-jumbo typing stuff. And quite often you get, like, letters, too, like in the back on how to write a letter. This one might not have. Yeah, see, they're correcting mistakes. And they're just nice, and it's quite substantial paper. So, yeah, here's a little bit. You know, it's got little things here that you could use as labels. And yeah, there's the letter there. Even though it's not a real letter, but, you know, 1941 it's got on the letter and whatnot. So it'll be fun to use and play with. Let's put that over on this side. Now, these next few things are going to be really hard to show because they're really, really big. Really big. Now, there is this here. Now, these are some kind of posters. Now, I don't know. Floral emblems and coats of arms of Canadian and each province and territories. Now, there's 13 on. There's 2 copies of this. And they've got these nice, long, skinny pictures of flowers. And there's 13 flowers of these. They were some kind of like big poster or something. Not sure if there would be a date or anything on these. I do think they're older. Lithographs by Sampson Matthews. I don't see any kind of date. But we got that one. That's the only ones of those. The other things I've got, there is 1, 2, 3, 6. Now these are great big huge calendars. Like huge calendars. This one's from 1962. And when I first picked them up, I'm thinking, well, the picture's too big to use for anything, but, you know, might be able to cut out some shapes. Like, you know, it could have these men type thing. But I thought if nothing else, the letters would be awesome. Or the numbers, I should say. But they're just very cool. And I don't know if they're all, like, all the months are in each of these. I have no idea. But all the calendars are different. They're all from the 60s. or I think they're all from the 60s. I got this here, big one here. This one's from 68. But how cool would all these numbers be for using? And these little things here. And like, I guess, you know, you could fold that in half and just use half on the as a journal page or something. This one is actually quite nice with pictures. And these big words. Lots of stuff that's harvestable on these, that's for sure. So I'll play with these. As I say, there's 6 of them. Let's see what else we got here. I haven't even actually looked at a lot of them. This one here is this one is The Art of the Eskimos. Whoops. Hold on, tipping stuff over my little garbage bin. And this here is just some Eskimo art. Like, this is like really thick. This is from 68. This is really thick paper this year. So if nothing else, it would be good for backing. The back is all bare. Lots of great numbers here and stuff. I mean, I think of this stuff and I'm thinking, you know, why do I get it? But this is not something you see every day. And here is one. This one's from doesn't have a year on this one. It's kind of weird. Don't know when this one is for. But again, the numbers and whatnot, so I'll have lots of numbers. It's weird that there's no date on this one. And again, the paper is quite substantial on it. And this one's just got like different ships on it by the looks of it. So somebody must have been collecting these at some point. What's this here? Oh, that's just about like the guy who did the pictures, I guess. Let's see what else we got here. And then there is this one. This is 1964. And they look like different, like, servicemen from different places and whatnot. Because this is kind of like a Scottish, oh, these are really hard to handle. But like a Scottish man. So they all look to be the same brand of calendars. And then I think there's one more. Let's see what's on this one. This one's from 1966. Flip it over. And again, the nice font. Some of them are the nice letters. Some of them are in blue. And this looks like indigenous people. Oh, there's an Eskimo. So, but yeah, great pictures. Not sure what the paper pictures I could use for because they're so big. But like, I could make tags out of this side part and whatnot. And if nothing else, great backing paper. Because none of this paper is like a cheap paper. It's all not cardstock, but far heavier than what paper is. So there is those. The other thing I found, and I've never ever found these, and I can't say I've actually ever even seen one in person. These these are blueprints houses. Now they look pretty official to me. Oh, they're kind of in a book. Hold on. They're kind of all fastened together. So this is somebody's house, I presume. And it's got little notes on it. It says move window, post along wall down from roof, change roof pitch over the hang. There's a Vernon address here and Vernon is where I live. The house was for Armstrong. Says something here about like where the place was made for. So that's kind of interesting. D.B. Stubbs design. But there's kind of like one of 5, so they're kind of cool. I like them. I think they'll be interesting in a journal. So yeah, just kind of official blueprints of a house. So that was cool. I thought that was a really good find. Try to roll this back up a little bit. And these are really big sheets. You can tell that they're big. Like they're probably 2 feet by 1.5 feet or something like that. So there's that one. And then we got one more thing here, and this is kind of hand-drawn ones. Made by the same company. Oh, it looks there's that looks like the same house. And we got a note here. Something for sheet metal. Heating includes water tank, full price. So there's that. So these are actually both for the same house. But then there's also like hand-drawn ones. Let's just see what... Oh, there's only one sheet of the hand-drawn stuff. It's a bit beat up, but I think that would be a fun thing to use bits and pieces of. And then, of course, these here. Maybe they had to present them at different stages. Not really sure how blueprints work. This one here is very blue. Even the background paper is blue. So let me know, have you ever used blueprints in your journals? What would you do with these if you had them? But kind of a fun thing. Never ever had them before. So it's going to be a fun little thing to use. I'll probably cut them into a little more manageable sizes because they are kind of big and awkward to use. So I'll probably put them out on my table, my dining room table, and cut them into a little bit more manageable sizes. But that is my finds for the day. Lots of fun goodies, lots of different goodies. Some of the same old thing, ribbons and lace and trims. But fun nonetheless. Now I can put all this away, find places for it all, and get ready for next week. Because every Friday we go and I meet up with my sisters, so we kind of make a morning of it. Go to the Lions Club sale. We go to the farmer's market that's in town. And then go out for breakfast. I bought this at the farmer's market. It's a lavender mist spray, so I'm going to try it. on my pillow at night and see what it's like. So we got that. But lots of fun goodies, lots of things to play with, lots of things to find homes for, and gotta get using this stuff up. But let me know about the blueprints, what you think about them, and check out the links below, and we'll see you again soon. Bye.